Question number 37. Be ready? Comments. Mr. Speaker, Sir, I am thankful to the honorable members who have participated in the debate. Although it was a debate on the fourth report of the Railway Convention Committee, most of the honorable members spoke on the general problems of the railways. However, I have taken note of all the points made by the honorable members. It will be difficult for me to go into the points made by every honorable member here on the floor of the House, but they may rest assured that I have taken note of all that they have said. Apart from those honorable members who have spoken on the floor of the House, a few honorable members have come to me and given papers regarding their problems. I would assure the honorable members that I would carefully go through the points raised by them, and within the given constraints, I will try to take up the matter suggested by them. At the outset, it is true that the resources of the railways are limited. In the last 2 years, in order to get over the present difficulties, every minister in charge of railways had to come to this house to increase freights and fares, and I have also to go through this process. But I can assure the honorable members that wherever we can effect economy, we will try to economize. We will take up only such works as we can complete so that the nation may benefit by them. We shall not speed our resources in such a manner that we spread them over too large an area and do not get returns. That is why we have not been able to provide large sums of money for a particular project mentioned by an honorable member. I can only assure him and other honorable members that we are hopeful in our negotiations with the Planning Commission for allotment of more funds. The Planning Commission is taking a sympathetic attitude. Moreover, the Prime Minister is also going to help in the matter because all have realized the necessity of placing the railways on a proper footing. Therefore, I am quite hopeful that in the midterm appraisal, which is to take place shortly, we may get more funds in respect of the railways lines which we have kept open. Where we have not been able to provide ample funds, we shall be providing more funds to see that the work proceeds in the real sense of the term after the appraisal. Then there are certain lines and projects which have not got the clearance of the Planning Commission. It is true that they have been announced by honorable ministers either on the floor of the House or outside. We are pursuing the matter, and as soon as the Planning Commission gives clearance about them, we shall be in a position to think about those projects and lines. Therefore, we are quite alive of the problem. As far as the other problems are concerned, it is true that the railways are having a number of problems. However, the topmost priority that I am giving is to the problems of accidents. Sometimes the trains are running late. In the earlier period, when I had just taken over, I insisted on the principle, better late than never. Therefore, I did not mind the late running trains off for quite some time. But that does not mean that I am going to ignore the late running of trains. I am paying all my attention to the safety aspect Safety aspect means a lot of things to be done. If we analyze the causes of the railway accidents, we find that some of them are, apart from the human error, on account of the failure of either track or improper maintenance. But when we talk of safety, we generally put the blame on the railway staff, stating that the railway staffs are not careful. By and large, we are getting good cooperation from the officers as well as from the railway men. Unless somebody is held responsible, I do not want to blame the general category of railway men or officers whenever an accident takes place. It is also true that whenever an accident takes place, attempt is made to fix responsibility at lower levels. On the other hand, whenever accidents take place, we will have to fix the responsibility at some higher levels also, so that they may become careful. That is all that I want to say. We are doing our best to improve the capacity of the workshops and the working of the railways. All possible steps are being taken in that direction. As far as punctuality of trains is concerned, we have appointed a monitoring cell in the Railway Board's office. I am personally monitoring, and my colleagues, the Minister of State and the Deputy Minister, are also monitoring about the 100 trains per day. It is true that when a number of trains come late, it is in a few cases on account of alarm chain pulling. Stop.